'Cause when the sun sets, baby, on the avenue, get that drunk sex feeling, oh, when I'm with you. Anyway, welcome back everybody. Today we are reacting to Rita Ora's third album, You and I, that just came out, and I really was eager to get to it from the moment that she announced it, or even from the moment that we reacted to the first single that came out, You Only Love Me. I have not listened to any of the other singles since the first song that came out that we reacted to. I kind of wanted to keep the surprise for the album, as I kind of do with the other albums as well. I haven't listened to them, so there's really only one song that I know from that album as of yet. And it's a 12-song, 34-minute album, so let's get right into it.
We're already past temptation. We've already crossed that line. Love's a risky bet. Play me like roulette. Heaven is a shot in the dark, so shoot with your heart. Don't think twice.
Okay, interesting. As an opening song, it has like really two musical genres mixed together. There's that UK garage beat, but there's also the house, like EDM type of sound to it, with mixing strings that would typically be found in disco music and not like in house music. So that makes for a very interesting blend. Like I couldn't tell where it was going throughout the beginning of the song. It's really intriguing. I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence. I'm like, this is weird, but it's also kind of a cool weird. I think I'm gonna have to listen to the whole thing to be able to make up my mind, because there's a little bit to process there.
Love's a risky bet. Play me like roulette. So shoot with your heart and don't think twice. So shoot with your heart and don't think twice.
It's a weird feeling. It's like I like it, but I find it also weird. But I feel like it's gonna grow over time, that's for sure. But it also feels like summertime, like club song-ish. Like the type of song that could become popular because it stands out from the typical production that we would find in the club environment. But I like it. Okay, we're off to a very interesting start. And now we get into the song, the only song that I've listened to so far. Well, that's not true. That's a lie. I've listened to two now. But beforehand, before listening to the album, You Only Love Me.
You only love me when the night is over. No one to
I hadn't listened to the song in a minute, and now I'm realizing that I still like it a lot. Like I don't know why I stopped listening to it. It's still as good as the moment that I had listened to it like a long time ago in the music video. For my full reaction, I'll put the link down below, but you know, very quickly, I still like the song very much. It's still good, and it's also very, I mean, so far it's only 2 songs in, but it's cohesive for the album. Very pop music, but EDM inspired, which is normal because of obviously everything she's released in terms of projects in the last few years.
I've been gone for a minute, been low-key with my business, asking Rita, who is it? I have to praise you like I should.
Oh. What? You know, I have that problem where whenever I get too excited about something, whether it's a project, whether it's like something new in my life, whatever, and I just talked way too much about it, like way too much, and it shows in my face and I can't hide anything at all. I relate to you. But back to the song for a second. That weird vocal effect kind of really threw me off. Not sure if it was in a good way. I really liked the verse. Like the first verse was really nice. I liked it. I was getting on board. I was like hopping on the train. Everything was fine. The train was starting. But then that happened. I don't know what happened. Like, actually, yeah, that's the thing. I don't know what happened. Yeah. I wonder if it's gonna do it a second time. Okay, no. I'm on the fence for that one. It kind of sounds like a end of album type of song or movie soundtrack type of song. I don't think I'm in love with it just yet. Maybe if I revisit it. I mean, like I said, I really like the verses. I think it's when it came to the choruses that I wasn't that sold. Not my favorite so far, but I wonder like if it really will make sense in like the track listing sonically, because to me it sounded like an end of album type of song that you kind of close out, like second last or last type of song.
Something about our bodies, how they intertwine. And when you said you loved me, all I did was cry.
Oh, this one.
So come closer, my supernova. Yeah, you got me all fucked up, and I'm all out of place. You got my heart locked up, and I just can't escape. You got my heart locked up, and I just can't escape. I cannot feel it.
I thought the chorus would hit a little bit harder, but this is a type of song that's actually, it reminds me a lot of Phoenix, her previous album that I liked a lot. It reminds me of like Make You Love Me. No, wait. I wish that I could let you let me love you. Let you love me. Yeah. I wish that I could let you love. Yeah, let you love me. That type of like energy, that type of production. So far I like it a lot. I think it might be my favorite so far.
It's that good, good, sweet love and keep you up all night.
Interesting. Something that I've noticed so far in the album is that out of all her projects, this is probably the most like lighter, positive sounding one compared to the other ones that were a lot like sadder or like emotional or deeper. This is a lot more like, you know, that new love, that excitement, but at the same time like that feeling of being destabilized by how good it can be. It's different than a lot of the stuff that she's done in the past, but I like it. I like what it's giving. It's giving.
I don't know what you did, but you did something to me. I had enough, given up, watched all my friends get married on the bench, watching out, but it's clear to me now. All this time I was waiting for you.
Hey.
For you. Sun in the sky don't shine so bright.
Oh, that was nice.
For you.
Okay, two things. First of all, it's continuing in the line that I had just mentioned, being positive, uplifting, feel good, lighter energy. And second of all, there is something about Rita and like EDM/dance music that it's a match made in heaven. It sounds amazing. There's no dance track that Rita can be on and do wrong. Like, it's just impossible. There's something about her voice that just sounds amazing on the like dance tracks. I don't know, it's just a fun, good track. There's nothing like it's fun, it's light. I like it. I
used to listen to the love songs on repeat. I will ride for you. I'm dancing in your arms to eternal flame. I know my life is never gonna be the same. Singing all the words to Sweet Caroline. As you say to me, I love the way you look tonight.
That piano break makes sense with something I'm gonna mention after. It's a nice little like 80s inspired type of sound, cute song. It's funny because I was telling myself as I was listening to it that it definitely sounds like, I don't know if you've probably heard other songs that are like that, like a sped up ballad. Like, it was originally composed on the piano as a ballad, and it was sped up to have kind of a bit more of a fuller production, if you will. If she was not the artist that she is today, but she still wrote songs. It might have been like this type of song that she wrote for the wedding, and she performed on the piano, very like acoustic, her and piano type of performance. One where you can like have fun vocally, especially when it's like slowed down to a piano and just like piano and voice. Oh, it's a cute song. Yeah, I don't, it's not my favorite so far, but definitely like fits in the idea of the album. Okay, hold on. Before, I read it as that girl, and I was thinking, like, storyline wise, she was referring to somebody else, like, who's that girl? Like, trying to meddle with, like, the situation or the relationship. But then I, like, literally had 180 at the beginning of the song. I was like, she's gonna talk about herself. Like, oh, I've become that girl. But now I'm not sure which one. I guess we're gonna figure out what that means. Okay.
That girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time.
Okay, self-awareness. Okay, self-awareness.
Her lips are the dance, for her heart is a drum, party all the time.
It kind of sounds like an 80s girl power anthem. Type of like what something like Madonna or Cyndi Lauper might do. There were some similarities both in terms of like theme and energy to girls who just want to have fun. That's kind of like what I saw in my mind a little bit. I don't think it personally appeals to me as a song. I appreciated it for what it was, but it might take a bit more for me to want to go back to it though. I have a feeling that the end of the album is going to be very hard-hitting, more along what I'm longing to get from Rita. It's not bad. I don't think it caught my attention specifically.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay, 3 things. 1, kind of sounds like Halloweenish a little bit. It gives me that type of vibe. Just a bit. Also, second song in a row that ends with a synth that kind of slightly goes off key. Like just at the end. Like it just, you can only hear like the keys that go like they slide a little bit off key. The third point that I had that was a lot more serious is this is the most nasally I've ever heard Rita Ora. I don't know if it's the vocal processing or if it was sung or performed that way, but it is the most nasally I've heard her ever. Like the way that she, I don't know, there's something about the resonance that was very different than usually when she like belts out. So it sounded a little different than usual to me. It's an okay song. Once again, I'm not 100% convinced about it, but I might have to revisit the album. It is a pop album, a very like accessible type of album too. I'm not surprised. I'm not like impressed by it yet. But it's cute, it's fun.
The more you see, the more you learn. Better off for being burned. Breathe it in and let it go. Roll your stones until I'm broken. Do me with your best shot. Hold me in a headlock. Give me all you got, baby. Aim for the heart.
Where is this going?
Look at me now.
It almost sounds like it's gonna go in a dance direction. It's gonna go from ballad to like EDM.
Now I look like her and I found the word. The more you see, the more you learn. Better off for being burned. Look at me now.
I like this song more than I did the previous ones. I think I might like add it to my list of likes, but there was a dance, like an EDM sounding type of snare that was used at some points that led me to believe it would like kind of ramp up into a dance track, which it didn't. It could have been interesting, but I mean, as far as the ballad goes, I actually really liked this one. I liked her vocals. I liked the writing of it. Interesting.
I'm sorry, I love you. It's just that I found someone better. She's someone I've always wanted for now and forever.
Oh.
I cheated on you in the best way.
Oh wait, she's gonna talk about herself.
When I see her staring back at me, yeah, we got so much history.
Okay.
We've got such a crazy past. She always used to put me last.
Okay. Other than being a very interesting production that I actually kind of liked, especially in the chorus, I'm surprised because I'm not the type of person that really likes a big emphasis on like O's, especially in the choruses. Like when you fill, I consider them a bit like filler stuff, unless you're really vocally performing something that's like impressive or like there's a shining moment attached to those lyrics-ish, but I didn't mind it as much on that track. I'm still not 100% in love with it, like that song. I'm like, I think I might need to hear it a couple of times before I really get into it, but I really didn't mind it, and I like the production of it. Now, Notting Hill, I wonder if it's a reference to the movie, which is a very popular love movie with, I think it's Richard Gere and nope, not Richard Gere. I'm confusing it with the other one, because it has both the same actress, Julia Roberts. It is Julia Roberts and what's his face, the British guy, Hugh Grant. There you go. I wonder if it's a reference to the movie.
Stay there till the market opens up bright at night. Ooh, yeah, we don't do it like we used to do.
Oh, I like that.
Everything changed, it was simple back then. Never miss those nights, just us in Notting Hill.
Oh, okay. So she actually has memories from there. It's not a reference to the movie after all.
Broke up with my first boyfriend, thought my life had ended then. Now we don't do it like we used to. Oh, we used to do it all for the thrill.
I like it. There's something simple but catchy about it. It's a nice little cute ballad. It's kind of short, 2 minutes and 31 seconds, but I actually like it a lot. I like the melody especially. It's a cute song. And now we're on to the last track of the album, I Don't Want to Be Your Friend.
Close in time, you take off your jumper. I was better at this when I was 17.
Oh, this one I think I'm gonna like.
Oh, I don't wanna be your friend. I wanna wake up in your bed. 'Cause if I let out the truth, I can't take it back.
Okay.
I was better at this when I was 21. I wanna wake up in your bed. I'm losing just a little more sleep. But I gotta lie to you. 'Cause if I let out the truth, I can never take it back.
I had to get to the end of the album to find my favorite song. This one, I kind of like, I got a bias towards like 80s type of synth music, but it's also like the idea that I don't want to be your friend. I think it'd be perfect as a single. It would be a perfect like proposal type of song. I can see like videos on TikTok of like people asking their significant others for marriage to this song. It's emotional. The production's good. This is my favorite one of the bunch, I think. Oh, I like it. I really do. Nice. Okay, that's a beautiful ending to the album. I'm not gonna lie. This is a great ending to the album. It's kind of nostalgic. It's also like in your feels, but also like hopeful. I like the blend of emotions, kind of melancholic. Really, really great. I mean, overall, the album is kind of what I expected from Rita Ora. It's nothing that's mind-blowing. I was hoping that by this time around, she might be able to step it up, because I really like Phoenix, but there was still potential to grow, and I was hoping they would go in a higher direction, although the topics are very different in this album as opposed to like the other previous projects that she's been you know, she's worked on. There are definitely a lot of good songs from it. Like half of them I want to personally go back to and listen to again. I might go to the album and listen from top to bottom again. It's a cute album. There's definitely multiple like songs that are alluding to the relationship that she currently is in, that she seems to be happy with. You know, we all know that sad events in your life make for good music, but it's fun to have like positive, good vibes from songs like those as well. And yeah, overall it's a cute little album. I appreciated my time with it, and there are definitely songs I want to go back to for sure. So this was my reaction to You and I, the new album by Rita Ora. Here is the track listing of the songs that I like from probably the one, well, most definitely the one that I adored immediately, I Don't Want to Be Your Friend. We'll see if that sticks around, all the way down to the song that kind of is definitely going to take some time to grow on me, or that is not that type of song for me. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. Leave a comment, subscribe, give a thumbs up. You know what to do. I don't have to repeat myself, even though I'm probably gonna do it at every single video, but you know what? You know what to do. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.